Getting a car in Australia or renting a car means that you're mobile and can get around this beautiful country. So why don't you come for a drive with me to go and put petrol in, and I'll show you how Australian petrol stations work and give you some tips and tricks along the way. If you need to know which side your petrol tank is on, here's a quick tip for you. Look on the car's dashboard and you will see a symbol or a sign of a petrol tank with an arrow either pointing to the left or to the right. The direction the arrow points is the side of the car where your petrol tank is. So in this example, in my car, the arrow points to the right, which tells me that I need to put petrol in on the right side of my car. When you arrive at the petrol station and you've parked, get out your car, close the door, and look for the number of the tank. Now it's either going to be high up on a pole or there'll be a sticker on the face of the tank, but this is the tank number, and when you go to pay for your fuel, the cashier is going to ask you what your tank number is and you need to give it to them. So take off the cap for your petrol and have a look to make sure that you choose the right option of petrol for your car. Some service stations sell E10. E stands for ethanol and 10 tells you how much ethanol is in that petrol. So E10 means that there is 10% ethanol and 90% gasoline. E10 is usually cheaper than all the other types of fuel, but it is less effective. You get less bang for your buck, so you'll need to put it in more often. You will need to make sure if your car is compatible with E10 before you use it. If your car was made after 2000, then it probably is. But there's an easy way to check. Just open the little door flap that's on your petrol tank and look for a little sticker or some sort of sign that says ethanol E10 fuel suitable. And this means that you won't have any problems if you do use E10. Pull the lever up to release the petrol from the tank at the station into the tank in your car. The harder you pull up on the lever, the faster the petrol runs out. You can keep an eye on how many liters and how much you're spending on your petrol by just watching the numbers going up on the face of the petrol tank. When you hear a click, you know that your tank is full of petrol. Now the last thing you want is petrol all over your feet. So pull it out and twist it slightly to the side, pick it up and put it back in its original place. Put your cap on, close your little petrol door and check the final price of what you owe. Once you've filled your petrol tank, go inside to the cashier and tell them the number of the tank that you used. They'll tell you how much you owe, you can swipe your card and leave, and you're all done. If you have any tips and tricks for putting in petrol or traveling around Australia, make sure to leave them in the comments below.